Welcome back to the vlogs, everybody. Today we are going to fit a Born to Drift lock kit, well, angle kit, whatever you want to call it. So let's get to it. Right, so before this video starts, please can you subscribe, as we're trying to get to 1,000 followers or subscribers. So subscribe for us, please, and I'd appreciate it a lot. Right, so we've got the old track rod end out. We've put the new is200 one on, which is, where's the other one? Which is this one. You can tell they're a lot longer. So we've got them on. That one on, sorry. We've took the ball joint off and we're gonna slice down here now, so the angle kit will fit. So let's get that on. Right, so we got this side on. A bit of a fiddle trying to figure it all out. Let me get the torch. So yeah, there's the kit. Oh, hang on. There's the kit, the new tie rods. It's all bolted on underneath. So yeah, it's all tight. We've put a bit of Loctite on them bolts. And we're gonna now get on the other side and see how much extra lock we get. It is going to need an alignment, but we've got some other parts coming that is going to need with the alignment, so we're not going to be doing that as of yet in this video, should I say, but it will be in the next week or so. And then hopefully we'll be drifting. So yeah, let's get this wheel on and then get the other wheel off and start doing that side. Right, one sec, so go that way, Cam. This is stock angle as it is now. Right, go on. Yeah, so it does give quite a decent bit of lock and a lot more camber. We're hitting arch liner, but we'll sort that out. Right, so we're at left side now. We couldn't get the ball joint out, but we cut it on the car, which isn't even that bad if you focus. Yep, so we cut it, sprayed it a little bit on the end so it didn't rust any more than what it is. We've just taken the track rod end off, which is here. We're going to put the new one on right here, which is on. So what we are going to do as well, even though we've done the other side, is these bolts, people were saying get longer ones. So I'm going to leave, on this side I'm going to leave one out and go and get some bolts in the next couple of days and then bolt some longer ones. They only need to be 5mm, 10mm longer, just because in this you put two spacers there and it shortens it, so you have that much coming out, but then have you got a spacer, you put it the other way, the head on this side, but just to show you the spacer, you put that in there, so you're losing 5mm, 5-10mm of thread. So that is what we're going to have to do. So yeah, let's get this on. So this just goes on here like that, and these grooves there sit on these grooves here like such. Oh, you know, it's better to be hard work this side. Right. Lining it up with that bottom part, because we had the ball joint out last time and we stuck it on there. Unless we put these on. So on the other side we had the ball joint out, we connected this first with the ball joint out and then connected it up to here. And then obviously your tie rod goes in at the end there. So what I'm thinking of doing now, because obviously we've not got the ball joint out, is connect it to this first, then land it over and it should sit in it, hopefully. So right, let's get that cracked on and I'll show you at the end. Right, so we had the angle kit on and we was waiting for some longer bolts to bolt into the hub, which was these ones. So we need some longer ones of these. But after doing some research and speaking to a few people that I know about who are in the Lexus game, they've said that the angle kit that I've got, it causes too much pressure on the ball joint, and even with longer bolts that they will just rip out eventually. So what have we done? We've ordered a new angle kit, but it hasn't turned up yet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to jack it all back up and we're going to get this angle kit off, and I'll show you what I mean when the new angle kit comes. We've also got some lower rears coming, fully adjustable lower rears, so we're going to get them off as well, and they can go on in this video because we're going to be drifting in a couple of weeks and I need to get it all on and take it for tracking. So we're going to do that, so let's get cracking. Right, so this is the angle kit that I bought from Born to Drift with the extra camber. So let me show you. Your ball joint goes in there and you bolt it onto this. These two then bolt into your hub, but what it does is it puts too much pressure. It goes that way and it goes whichever way it goes, can't remember now, I've literally just took it off as well. Whichever way it goes, it pushes down and rips these two bolts out of your hub, which is then obviously you need to rethread it or get a new hub. So these are second hand, I got them off my mate. So these don't have any adjustable camber, well, not adjustable camber, but any extra camber. It gives you a little bit less lock, but the bolts bolt straight through into your hub with your ball joint on, which is what the normal ball joint does anyway. It just gives you extra lock because it puts your trap rod in a different position. So we're going to need to get these trap rod ends out of here, and then we can fit this side. Let's go. Right, so what that sec. This new one's on now, so let me get the old one. Right, so this is what I mean. So the new one, we're just waiting on the bolts off the guy who bought them off because he forgot to put them in the package, but these are the bolts, they don't go through. So this one went like that, and your ball joint went in here and stuck on as so, and then your tie rod went in there as so. So you had that extra piece where these bolts, where my thumb is, went into your hub. So it's causing more stress and pushing down on it, which then causes your bolts to shear off and come out. So as you got more angle with this and more camber, they are not good at all. So this one with the is200 track rod ends, we've put that on now. We're just waiting for the bolts to come, which isn't an issue. We'll just take these out. Well, we'll leave them in for the time being because we can't do nothing until we get them. So we're going to go on the other side, do the exact same as what we've done on this side, and then we'll come back to you when we are ready for the rears to pull the rear lowers off, because we are waiting on rear lowers to turn up from Poland, fully adjustable ones, because these ones that we've got now are absolutely rusted out. So yeah, let's get the other side on and then we'll show you start the rear. Right, so both angle kits are on. We're just waiting for the bolts to bolt to the hub on this side. That's on, exactly the same, waiting for the bolts. He's going to send them out tonight. So on to the rears. Right, so this has been a couple of days now since the last clip. What we did is we've started taking these off. As you can see, that's unbolted, struts unbolted, the bolts down here are unbolted. It's just getting this off. But before we do this and then get the other side off, we're going to get the bolts on for the angle kit because they've finally arrived. So the guy who I bought it off, he forgot to pack them up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this angle kit fitted fully. It's all bolted here, just need to bolt it to the ball joint and the hub. So let's get cracking. Right, so what we're going to do now is you're just going to dry fit it in with these bolts, and then we're going to unscrew one at a time when it's tight up, and just thread lock these just so they don't come out. So yeah, let's get this on if I can. Lift it up and get it level because it's heavy. Right, so it's literally as easy as that. The other ones are a bit harder to get on because there was offset. This one just went straight on it. I'm assuming it's gonna lower the car a little bit because it's raised it up by about that much, obviously with how thick it is. So that's now on. So what I'm gonna do is unbolt them again now because it's just easy enough. Put some thread lock on them and get them on. So probably I'll just get them done off camera. It's easier. I'll show you once it's done, and then we can get onto the rear. Right, so we've got a bit of an issue. We have got the angle kit on, but now we're looking at clearance on the tie rod. So the ones we've got one here. Right, so this tie rod is for the driver's side. So it will go like this way, and when we're turning, this indent here, this part that's bent in, is touching the angle kit. So what we're going to have to do is take that one off, put it on this side so it's the angle's bending out so it doesn't catch on the angle kit. So yeah, we thought we nearly done it, and we have got some more problems, and we're going to cut most of this what is it? Arch lining out. So yeah, let's get that done. Right, so we've turned the track rod ends around and we've done it. We've got the angle kit in. I've cut a bit of my arch liner out. I don't want to pull it all out yet because it's quite clean underneath there in the arches. So I've just cut the front half out, like here inside. So I might pull it all out and underseal it eventually, but for the time being that's sorted. So yeah, tracking's out a little bit, to be expected. So what we've got to do next is we're waiting on parts from Poland for my rear lower control arms. They're coming, so we're going to get on our Jack's car and start a different video for that. So in the next clip of this video we'll be sorting out the rear lowers. Peace. Right, so we're going to carry on with the rears now. We're still waiting for the rear lowers, but we're going to get these ones off. They're still in Poland at the time of recording, but I'm hoping they're here this week and then we can put them on, because I'm going to be drifting not this weekend, next weekend I think. So let me have a look, see what we've done. So I think I've shown you this before anyway. So this one's disconnected, set from the top one, which we are gonna cut off now, and then we need to just go around the other side and do the exact same. So let's get cracking. Right, so we got the rear lowers out eventually. It's been a ball ache of a job. I'll show you these now and show you what's happened. So these are the rear lowers, as you can tell. They're not in the best of shape. To be fair, they're still structurally sound. It's just surface rust, but I needed, what it was is the nuts for the camber bolts, there was seized, so when last time I went and got it aligned, they couldn't do it. So as I've been drifting, I've realised the tyre wear isn't bang on, so this is why we're getting the lowers, just for a bit more adjustment to get them sorted. But the big problem is these. So let me just turn this light on. So this nut is on the subframe, and the bushings are that old and crusty we couldn't get them off, so I cut this side off, but then we couldn't push it through, so we started trying to cut these off. It's just not moving, so we've had to pull it off really, and it has basically pulled away a bit of where the hole is around on the subframe. It's pulled the metal. It's only thin metal, but what we're going to do, well, this one's better to show you one actually. As you can see, the metal off the subframe, they were that seized on. We've had heat, we've had bloody WD-40 on it, the lot, and we just can't get them off. So we're going to get some bigger washers on it, and we're going to try and weld them on. So then, but we need to make them even. So we can't do that until they come anyway, and we can't do anything else now on this car until they come from Poland this week, I'm hoping. So yeah, we're at a standstill again, but at least these are off and we're not messing about, and when they do come, it's a case of putting them on, welding up the hole, the washer. But I'll show you it anyway in the next clip, and obviously we've got the stuff. I'll show you the hole. It looks bad, but I think we'll be able to sort it, and it should be as strong as
what it is at the moment anyway. So yeah, see you on the next clip. Welcome back. I say welcome back. It's the next clip. As you can tell, I probably look a bit different. I've shaved my beard off, and I've just got a tash. But I just thought sack it. Let's have a go, see what it looks like. I'm probably just gonna grow my beard back out, to be honest. Right, so we've been waiting on these real lower control arms, fully adjustable. So now we're going to whack them on. If you remember in the last clip, we got the other ones out in the rear. But we've made a bit of an hole in the subframe. So we've got some washers. We've just bored them out a bit. Or the Mega Hot ones down there. So yeah, we've got some washers, we've bored them out a bit. This is the bolt that goes through it. So what we're planning on doing is fitting them up so they're right with these on, one on either side of the subframe, and then we're going to tack it up, pull it all off, and I'm just going to weld all the way around it. But first, what I need to do is clean the surfaces of the subframe. I look mad without a beard, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to grow it back, I think. So yeah, we're going to clean the subframe on either side, fit them up, tack them, because we've got a welder down here, and then pull them off, weld all the way around either side of the subframe, and it should be strong enough for then to run the car. If not, or it breaks or whatever on a drift day, it is what it is. We'll just pull the subframe and change it. But for now, quick easy fix because we're drifting next week, so that'll be the test anyway, if it works or not. These lighting's crap. So yeah, let's get them on. Oh yeah, no it's not. Right, so it's been a nightmare. It's actually Sunday now. The welder we bought was second hand, so we've messed about with that. I had to get new wire, new tapes, new everything. So I decided as well to make plates. So we've made some plates and we've tacked them on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Zoom in a bit. In there is a plate. Tactile welds are not the best, but we're gonna get the welder mate. He's got a better welder. Come down tomorrow and weld it for us. So this side is on. He's just gonna tack. He's just gonna weld all the way around. So that's what they're gonna look like once they're done. And then we can get some alignment sorted. So what we've done in this video, we've done a front angle kit, which has been a nightmare, and we've done the rear's lower control arms. So yeah, we're going to be drifting soon. So if you like the video, please comment, like and share, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.